Hey you guys, welcome. I'm Lala's Grand. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for watching, for stopping by. Please subscribe to my channel. Please follow me on my Instagram at lalasgrand_. So today we are talking about Huda Beauty, you guys. She released 3 new palettes and I have so many of her 9-pan miniature palettes. Y'all, I love these 9-pan palettes and I feel like they're just so easy, quick, and convenient. Now these are the jewel toned obsessions that she released so long ago. I feel like these were a couple years ago, I'm not sure. But my favorite, I would have to say, are these two. Actually, I would even say the emerald one. Like, this palette, I love the formula personally. I have had no problems. She also released her Neon Obsessions 9-pan, and she released 2 other palettes that were identical to this. I can't remember, but I only picked up this one. But the most recent 9-pan eyeshadow palette that she released before this one was her nudes, and I love this because she did light, medium, and dark, and I picked up the dark. I could honestly wear the medium as well, but I just wanted to give the dark a try, and I think that this came out so beautiful. So as far as this release, she released the purple, the sand, and this one, which is the khaki. I did not pick up the sand because I felt like the sand was so comparable to this one. This is her new nudes that she released a couple years ago. I think that was also a couple years ago. Don't quote me, I'm sorry. The one that intrigued me the most out of all of them was definitely the khaki. I saw this and I was like, listen, Linda, I need to try this. I like the color story. I feel like it's different than what she's done in the past. I feel like her purple one is similar to her amethyst, so I wasn't intrigued by that one. I'm so happy I picked this one up. So this is the look I came out with, you guys. Like, I followed the khaki theme to a T. I know, like my blush, my lips, my lip gloss, like you'll see. I know I went a little ham, but my nails, my shirt, listen you guys, I don't know what I was thinking, but I was here for the theme. I committed, and this is the look I came out with. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please follow me on my Instagram, which is at lalasgrand_. All right, so let's get into this look. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's go ahead and get into this look, you guys. Y'all, Huda Beauty. I feel like I have this relationship with Huda that's kind of complicated. Like, I'm interested sometimes to see some of the products that she releases, but when I saw khaki, y'all, I was like, this is different. Like, it's not like anything that I have, so I was really excited to try this. I feel like she's trying to do something different. This, I don't feel like is anything like any of her other palettes, so let's go ahead and swatch them. Here are all of the 9 shade swatch from the khaki palette. I really do feel like she kept with her khaki theme. Like, when I look at this, I do think khaki. Like, even the shimmers and the mattes, I really do think that everything just goes really nicely paired together. So we are gonna see how these shadows perform on the eyes and what look I'll come up with. All right, y'all, so I finished my base. Anytime I do a bomb base, I'm just like, yes, look at this. This just looks so good. I'm just priming my lids before we start with this eyeshadow application. I feel like there's a couple different ways that I could start this look. I want to start with this shade right here. It's like a terracotta light matte brown. Listen, just go with me on this. I'm taking my Morphe M504 brush and I'm just concentrating this color right in my crease. Now this is definitely a warm tone color. I'm first just tapping this out, and I'm just putting this on the upper portion of my crease. And now I'm gonna start blending this, and don't forget this inner area right here on your eye. And I'm doing the same with my other eye. After I pack this on, I'm now just gonna go back and forth and blend. I'm really tempted to go into this red tone brown here, but since it's khaki, I have to use the khaki green. I gotta see what that looks like. So I'm gonna take that, I'm using my MAC 224 brush, and I'm gonna go directly in my crease with this color. I'm blending this right into my crease, but I'm not getting that depth that I really wanted from this color. I feel like for my skin tone, this color, I should probably use it on its own. I'm doing the same with my other eye because I have to match the other eye, but I'm just keeping this more focused on the inner portion of my crease, like the inner thirds. Now I want to take this dark brown, and I feel like this dark brown was honestly more of a neutral color, and I'm just going to put this on the outer portion of my lid, and I'm just lightly blending this on my outer V. Alright y'all, so we're starting to get more depth, as you can see. How are you guys doing during this time? I feel like all of what's going on in the world right now is just so crazy, you guys. Now I'm praying for all of you guys. Like it's just a lot right now, you know, everything in this pandemic, and I feel like there's just so much going on in people's lives and it's just one thing after the other. So I am praying for you guys. I am a believer. And for me, I just 100% depend on Christ, you guys. If it wasn't for God, like, I don't know where I would be right now. And to be honest, y'all, I don't even want to know where I would be without God. He has been so good to me, and it's not that I even deserve it at all, but oh, y'all, he's just, his love, his mercy, everything. I'm just so grateful for him. And I'm so grateful that despite all of my flaws, despite everything that I've done, like, he's still here. Like, who do you know is like that? Like, I mean, literally still here after all this time. So God, thank you. I'm just so grateful. All right, you guys, I want to go back into the shade right here, and I want to blend this back on top. So just to layer this on, because I lost some of that reddish brown, I just want to bring that back a little bit. I want to go directly into this khaki green shimmer shade, and I want to put this on my lid. Now I'm not going to use any type of like primer. I'm not cutting my crease. Okay, this is pretty. There's obviously no base on this, and it's really nice. And I'm just using my finger to apply this. That's really pretty. Honestly, with my finger, I'm okay with the color payoff. I'm gonna go into this pinky gold shimmer shade right here, and I'm just gonna put this on the inner portion of my crease. And this time I'm using a brush because number one, my fingers are not small enough to get right up in here. But I wanna see how this applies with a brush, and it is applying, but I think I might need to wet the brush just a little bit. All right, and wetting my brush does instantly give me more color payoff. I'm going back into that green shade, and I'm just tapping back and forth in between that pink and the green just to help make sure these two just collide into one another seamlessly. That is pretty. I'm gonna go into this reddish brown shade that I never got to use, and I wanna go ahead and smoke that in my lower lash line. As far as fallout, I did get some fallout from that pink shade that I used in my inner corner, but I was able to dust it off quite easily. So I'm using my Fenty eyeliner. It's in the shade called Haze Khaki. This is a brown liner, and I wanted to use this because I wanted to stay within the whole khaki theme. Like, khaki is like deep browns, greens, khaki colors, you know, things like that. And I didn't want to use a black eyeliner, so I decided to stay with the brown. I want a tight line on my top lash line. So something that I like to do is I like to actually use eyeshadow as an eyeliner sometimes. So this brown shade is dark enough, or at least I hope it will be. So I'm gonna wet my brush just a little bit with some MAC Fix Plus, and I'm just gonna go directly into this brown shade. And I'm using a thin angled brush, and I'm going right in my lash line. Alright y'all, so it's working. I'm liking the brown liner at the top lash line. So I'm definitely gonna do the same thing on this other eye. And again, I'm just wetting my brush, going right into that dark brown shade, and I'm stamping it in my top lash line. So I'm really intrigued to use this shade, which is this shade right here. So I think that what I wanna do, not that I have any more space for it, but I kinda wanna put this right in my inner corner. Ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty. But I also want to take it down just a little bit on my lower lash line. That is pretty. Anytime I take a shimmer on my lower lash line, I like to wet the brush because I feel like it almost like just creates that perfect liner, and it helps to just like stamp it right there so it doesn't budge anywhere. So that's just what I did. I wet the brush and I put it on my inner corner and on the inner part of my lower lash line. Now it's time for my mascara and lashes. And this is my Pat McGrath Dark Star Mascara. Did you guys ever try the Huda Beauty Mascara? I never did. I just have to be so selective with what I'm purchasing. Like, I'm not gonna just purchase every single thing that comes out. I really have to be intrigued by it, and I really have to be interested in purchasing that product because, you guys, I can't be playing with money. Like, we not playing with money around here. I want to stick within this whole khaki brown theme, so I'm gonna use, I know y'all, You guys can come at me, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna get my money's worth from these lipsticks because number one, I love them. Number two, they're fantastic. Number three, I paid for them. So yeah, I'm gonna keep using them. I love these lipsticks, like I wasn't exaggerating. They go with almost every look. So I'm gonna use Toffee, and I wanna stick within the whole khaki theme. And I feel like khaki is just a mix of like browns and such. And since khaki is like browns and greens, I feel like this color goes so well with this look. Look at this brown. Doesn't this just say fall? Like, I just love how this all just flows together. I feel like this lip brings out my inner corner highlight even more perfectly because they're on the same tone, the same family. Like, this is really pretty, y'all. I do love to stay matte, but I'm gonna go ahead and just put a gloss on top because I know everybody loves a gloss. But y'all, this color right here, this matte lip, Toffee, I don't even want to put a gloss on, but we're gonna see. So just sticking with the whole khaki theme even further, I want to take like this light khaki cream shade, I guess you could say, but it's from Marc Jacobs and it's in the color Cream and Sugar. Ooh. The light color of the gloss is just really pretty with this. Like, I can see the reflex in it and it looks so pretty with the eyes. Time to spray the face for the finished look. I almost forgot to mention, now y'all know I love multi-purpose makeup. So this gold right here, I did use that as a little bit of a highlight on top of my cheekbones. Just know that if you don't like a glittery highlight, don't do this, but I don't mind. I only use a teeny bit of it and I like how it came out. This is the finished eye look, you guys. Look at this. This look came out really nice. Like, you know when you feel like you just did something and you just like want to hype yourself up? Like, I like this look. I just feel like everything came together with this khaki theme. Now, I used the khaki eyeshadow on my lids, but y'all, I didn't realize I was gonna take it further with like my shirt, with my lips to match, my lip gloss, like my blush, my nails. Like, I'm just so OD'd. Like, it didn't have to go that far, but I like how everything blended out together. Anytime I'm doing a look, I really want everything to correlate. Like, I want it to be one big beautiful picture that speaks, and I feel like I did this. Now, y'all probably think I'm getting too deep with makeup, but no, seriously, like, I like for things to correlate. I like for things to tell a story. And I feel like with my lips, my inner corner highlight, that all of this does that. So I really love the look all together. Now, as far as this palette goes, would I recommend this? I feel like it's different. I don't feel like it's the same as what we've been seeing lately. Now, if you don't have any of Huda's palettes, I do recommend that you probably try one of her nude palettes first. If you're my skin tone, you can go with this, or you can even go with the medium palette. I chose this one, but I honestly could have gone with the other one. But this palette is really nice. I feel like I could even use these two palettes together and make some interesting looks with both of them. So I love the shimmers in this. The mattes blended out perfectly. I had no issues with this. And I feel like even if you just wanted to have a natural, quick look, you could easily just use this shade right here all over your lid. You could use the brown to smoke it out, and you could use a gold as your inner corner highlight if you wanted something more natural. I hope y'all enjoyed this look. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Please don't forget to follow me on my Instagram at @LalasGrain_. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.